The Great Pyramid of Giza has been studied for longer than almost any structure on Earth. Explorers have mapped it. Engineers have measured it. Archaeologists have spent entire careers inside its passages. And after more than 1,000 years of investigation, it is still keeping secrets. Here is the strangest fact of all. The mummy of the pharaoh it was built for has never been found. Not a single fragment, not a bandage, not a bone. The largest tomb ever built for one man, and the man himself is missing. To understand how strange that is, you have to go inside. Deep within the pyramid's mass, past the narrow descending passage, up through the towering grand gallery, lies the king's chamber. Solid granite walls, a single stone sarcophagus in the center. And that sarcophagus has always been empty, for as long as anyone has recorded seeing it. The earliest confirmed exploration was led by the Arab Caliph al-Ma'mun in the 9th century AD, who tunneled forcibly into the pyramid searching for treasure. He found the king's chamber. He found the sarcophagus. It was already empty then. For centuries, the assumption was simple. Ancient tomb robbers got there first, sometime in the thousands of years between construction and al-Ma'mun's arrival. Case closed. Except the case was never really closed. The passages leading to the king's chamber were sealed with massive granite plug blocks, weighing tons each, still in place, undisturbed, when al-Ma'mun's men broke through. If robbers reached the sarcophagus before that sealing happened, how did they get out afterward? And if they never got in, where is the pharaoh? This single unanswered question has haunted Egyptology for over 1,000 years. And it's part of why, in the last decade, a new kind of investigation began. Not with pickaxes and torches this time, with physics. In 2015, an international team of scientists launched a project called Scan Pyramids. Their tool wasn't a drill or a camera. It was something far stranger: cosmic rays. Every second, subatomic particles called muons rain down on Earth from space, passing through solid rock almost as easily as light passes through glass. But not quite as easily. Dense stone slows them down and absorbs some of them. Empty space does not. By placing detectors inside and around the pyramid and recording which muons made it through and which didn't, researchers could build a kind of X-ray image of the pyramid's interior without drilling a single hole. In 2017, the data revealed something nobody expected: a massive void, at least 30 meters long, sitting directly above the Grand Gallery, a space with no known entrance and no known purpose. Researchers called it the Big Void. It remains one of archaeology's most debated mysteries. Some believe it's a construction gap left by ancient engineers to relieve structural weight above the gallery. Others believe it could be an entirely undiscovered chamber. Nobody has been inside it. Nobody, as of today, knows for certain what it is. Then, in 2023, the same muon technology found something else. A corridor, roughly 9 meters long, hidden directly behind the chevron-shaped stones above the pyramid's main entrance. Stones that had been visible to every tourist and every scholar for centuries, in plain sight the entire time. A small robotic endoscope camera was threaded through a narrow gap to confirm it. The footage showed a corridor untouched since the pyramid's construction, 4,500 years ago. Empty, sealed, waiting. Why would the builders construct a corridor that leads nowhere, hidden behind a decorative architectural feature? The leading theory is that it was designed specifically to redistribute the enormous weight of stone above the entrance. But theories are not certainty, and certainty is in short supply inside this pyramid. And the discoveries haven't stopped. In 2025, researchers turned the same scanning technology on the smaller pyramid of Menkaure, the third and final pyramid of the Giza complex.
The new scans revealed structures that don't match any existing map, including what may be a previously unknown second entrance. Every new scan seems to raise more questions than it answers. This is a monument that has been walked through, mapped, measured, and photographed for over 1,000 years, and it is still revealing spaces no human has ever entered. The technology keeps advancing. Engineers are now designing small robotic probes capable of navigating spaces too narrow and too fragile for any human to enter, hoping to finally look inside the big void itself and answer the question that has waited 8 centuries since Al-Mamun's torches first lit these passages. What is inside the empty spaces of the Great Pyramid? Where is the pharaoh it was built for? And how much more is still hidden inside 4,500 years of solid stone? Nobody knows yet, but for the first time in history, we finally have the tools to ask the mountain directly and wait for cosmic rays from outer space to answer.